Hello, it's me again, and I'm back with what might be the last session of Metroid Prime 3. Yeah, the last session I finished up most of the business on the pirate homeworld, killed Ridley again, what's that, the third time now? And got told I need to find out where Dark Samus is hiding, so got that to look forward to, but at the same time I'm also just going to be clearing up the last of the items that are on the map. Haven't really got much else to do. I'm sorry, what? Once again, handrails are my enemy. Trooper. Yeah, there are a few things I can grab now that I am back in Norian. There's one. Need the spider ball for that one. Okay, cool. Got to generate a C first. I want to be lazy, I want to take my ship there. That's too lazy even for me. Metroid is off limits due to repairs. Howdy, fellas. Okay, so it looks like you can't just fling yourself out the top there, even though there's a hole. There's that though, which means I only have to go to Chinranita B now.
Sorry, I'm on duty. I can't talk right
I can only imagine what's going through the engineer's head as a woman suddenly rolls into a ball and then starts going through. What the hell do you want, 242?
We have received new data from AU-217.
Okay. Can you not just let me do my own thing for a while? You don't have to constantly be in my ear. We've been over this.
A planet was detected at the epicenter from where the Leviathan telemetry originated. We have named this planet Phase.
Okay. What, was that it? That it? Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, it's the other door I need to go through, isn't it? Yeah, I went through the wrong door. I need to go through the one that required welding to open. You see what you did to me 242? You're distracting me. I've got what's basically a stolen mining laser and I'm not afraid to use it. So those Hopper Metroids that were here earlier haven't respawned. What's behind door number 2? Okay, that eye is glowing. 75% corruption, it's definitely showing. Well, doesn't this just look like fun? Let me get some more Hopper Metroids. Oh, it's another Metroid Hatcher. Now, a fun little thing I can do now that I have both the Nova Beam and the X-Ray Visor. That's a weak point right there. Normally it would be protected by Phasite, but I have something that can punch through Phasite. The result? Instant lobotomy. You can just lock onto a target's weak point and melt the brain if you're feeling particularly evil. Oh, that's another energy cell. Okay, why does the door open when it doesn't have power? Whatever. I can't actually remember which of the bounty hunters was sent to reactivate this one. Was it Rundus? In any case, I think in terms of items, that's Norian cleared out.
Data received.
I think that brings me up to 84% now. Question is, I can just check. Yeah, 84%. Yeah, then quick save, and then next I'm going to hit up Brio. I do remember at least a couple of areas I want to visit. First of all, I'm going to hit up the fiery air dock. Yeah, the fate of the universe can wait. I've got items to collect. So if I recall, where they were trying to set up the AA gun and where I fought Rundus, there was at least one item to get there because I needed something that could see through phase eye, and that appears to be it here. Then in the Thorn Jungle air dock, I needed the hazard shield from earlier because, as you may recall, I tried to retrieve something and ended up dying from my efforts. I had no idea that fuel gel ate through your health so quickly, but you know, now it isn't a problem. Bathe in petrol to my heart's content. It's just dome. I'll draw something in here. Oh well. Wait, does that mean I can get through these without taking damage? I don't know, I'd dink off them, but yes. Sorry guys, I don't have time for this. There it was. So yeah, phase out look familiar. Should do from the Pirate Homeworld. Oh lovely, I get to go play in the petrol. What am I even looking for here? Oh, right. All this effort just for a missile expansion. Seriously, this requires 3 separate items. The Nova Beam, the X-ray visor, and the hazard shield just to get this thing. And let me guess, that's now permanently offline. And I suppose I don't have a reason to go under there anymore now. Okay, so that's that dealt with. It's the only item I had left here, so... yeah, back to the ship then, I guess. That one makes sense. So, yeah, I can hit up the hangar bay landing pad. Did find out what those things in the sky there were. Wouldn't let me scan them. Imagine there's some kind of puffer, but who knows. Again, so that way through the orange door. Yep, that one's new. Think. Yep, guess I haven't got it. Forgot about you. Sorry, what do I need to do to you again? I think I remember what happened last time. I think I did do this last session, but at the same time, I thought it'd be a good idea to take a dip in a lake of petrol and ended up dying, and then I couldn't be bothered doing it again. That's the golem room cleared out. And then, yeah, I came around the corner. Now I need to go to the other room. Back to the hidden corridors, and I know where I'm going. Like I haven't said that one before. Okay, so two things I need to do in here. One, I need to take this. Two, now that it's not going to kill me. Yeah, I need to grab that. Risked and lost my life for a missile expansion. To go back to where I was, because I now conveniently have a giant golem head I can use. Hello, I didn't see you there. I don't think I can backtrack through there, can I? Might be able to, actually. Going well. Okay, never mind, I can absolutely backtrack through this area. Or that area, rather. Yep. Okay, if you just want to set that down on there, then. I'm sure an ancient stone golem is just plug and play technology, right? He had enough energy in him for one big slap. It's up this area, which looks familiar. Yeah, I think there's an energy tank or something up there. Which, if I recall correctly, I also need something in here that I need the ship grapple for. Ah, right, I see. I was only able to get through here because I shifted a big generator. So I'm going to need to go back to my ship.
Data received.
Well, while I've technically linked these two areas now, the game still wants me to do one big round trip here. But I just need to head to where that generator was. Hey guys, don't mind me. You just really love to make yourself hard to ignore, don't you? Which of the... Yeah, right, so that way. You guys don't mind me, I'm just borrowing this. Technically it's stolen property anyway. Yeah, that opens that back up. And I can now head back to the hidden port, which I'm fairly sure I need to use it in. Really, guys? Really? Having those kamikaze into me counts as me killing them. Whatever. And here we are once more. If I head over here, hold the command visor. Yeah, just dump it in there. All this work just to move a crane. Okay, when I said dump it in there, I didn't mean it literally ship. I shouldn't have tried to do that. That'll work. So yeah, just grab this. You are now carrying 7 energy cells. Don't ask me where I'm keeping them. think that was the last item on Brio. Yeah, seems to be. Wait. That's me on 90%. I just need to make a... Excuse me, I just need to make a quick sweep of these here. Check if there's anything on the Pyro Homeworld, and then should be good to go.
Data received.
Yes, console, I can hear you beeping at me. Back to Elysia. Start the main docking bay. Just during the loading segment, I'll be back very shortly. my return. Apologies. Okay, so, in the grand scheme of things, how's Alicia looking? It's pretty good in this part of town. Just not seeing any dots. Yes, that all seems good to me. Whereabouts the Chozo Observatory? Wait, the Chozo Observatory? That's just reminded me. That's in the other part of town, isn't it? Okay, so when it's got a landing site B, it doesn't have quite the same effect as the other games where all the areas were interconnected. Sorry, are those robots in hyper mode? Okay, so that's where the first part of the Theronian bomb was. Yeah? Never unlock that. Presume it's somewhere around the Chozo Observatory. And yep, that's what I was thinking. And recalibrating it. All of the other satellites were previously existing data. gives me... That marks everything out on the pirate homeworld. That'll come in handy. Yeah, apart from that, like I say, I think I have everything in here. Oh well. Can I ever scan this? Kind of bugging me. I'm just going to head up there and see if there's anything I can actually do about it. Wait, is there actually a way up there?
Whatever.
Right. Kind of curious if that would open the door. Apparently not. I don't know. Yeah, pirate homeworld it is. Head to the command center first. Which, if I'm not mistaken, now that I've dealt with Ridley and destroyed the Leviathan, yeah, the Galactic Federation set up on here. Or at least in the safe areas. Howdy, fellas.
We've got this area covered. You better get going. Most of the pirates have retreated underground, but you'll still need to stay.
Okay, so yeah, there was the Nova Beam door there that I couldn't get through. Other than that, this area looks relatively picked clean. before I go and search that, I'm just going to go check the other areas. There's a
There's
regular
still
beam.
pirates taking refuge in this area. Any that you can dispose of would be appreciated.
You don't have to tell me twice, they usually start shooting first.
One of those large harvester units was spotted in this section. Some of the pilots were trying to take it out with a bombing run just for kicks. Sounds like fun to me.
Okay. I was about to say, I see you in there, and then apparently you're just coming to me. Okay, so yeah, there's at least one item there, and apparently a door I haven't been through. Where I got the Nova beam. It's an elevator. Space to just loop back around. Use some kind of phase on leech. Oh goody, a phasoid. I will be taking that though. Give the hack Mr. credit for one thing, it's a good way to just drain your energy tanks if you're about to get corrupted. Okay, so this area looks like it's fine. The only thing I really had to do was grab that energy cell. Where does this train station lead? That leads back to the command center. I'm going to head back to my ship and then see where the other area was. I think it was the mining side, wasn't it? do just want to take a quick trip to Phase on harvesting. Kind of want to see what those two Marines are actually talking about. That was weird. The controls locked up for a second then. Phew. Everyone, really? Used to be a lot of those things. Right, I think I remember what was going on here last time. I was having to dodge one of the harvester drones. Aren't any of those still around? There's a lot of phase on down there. I missed a lore entry. Victory and loss. Today is a day of celebration and war. Our forces have taken planet Brio, leaving the Federation outpost there in cinders. Though we missed their spy base at Elysia, the planet itself was struck with a phazon seed. But Norian was a failure, all thanks to that accursed hunter Samus Aran. All is not lost, however. Our great leader defeated Aran and her mongrel allies in battle. If they aren't dead, they'll soon wish they were. Each of them bears her mark of corruption. Soon they, like we disciples, will bow to her will. Very well. Oh, it's just things closing, I'm guessing. Gentlemen. Okay, do I have any more areas to search in the pirate homeworld? Been to mining, been to the command center. I haven't done research yet. So what's the situation here? That's not good. I'm missing something there. And that appears to be it. Apparently just by looking around using my own two eyes, I've managed to pick most places pretty clean. And if I hadn't remembered for later, I guess the other two games have been serving me well. More phasoids. Again, you guys are just everywhere at the minute. Ah, right, yeah, do you mind? Goes, yep, need the X-ray visor and the Nova Beam. That opens that up. And there's a wall jump ball. Explosive blast should be sufficient enough to disrupt the shields. You mean like this? Oh, so it behaves like Zebetite. Which, if you're not familiar, Zebetite, if you recall me streaming Zero Mission, is that weird red stuff in Mother Brain's chamber that just takes multiple missiles to destroy. Okay, 92%. Like I said, that looks to be everything on here. Turn around and head back to my ship then, hope that the phasoids in here haven't respawned. Well, they have. Is that a red one? So if the command center, the research center, and the mining center don't have anything else. I thought that was a Metroid for a second then. Yeah, if those three areas don't have anything else for me to collect, it means there's only one, well, only one more area I haven't touched. Area in question is the Galfar system, which is home to the GFS Valhalla, if you recall from earlier. Final resting place of the GFS Valhalla. Let's see what's left of this thing. Yep, she is a ghost ship, Captain. Federation frigate wreckage. Hull appears to have taken a direct hit from a space pirate destroyer. Also went with the kamikaze maneuver. Is that how they just ambushed them with bigger weapons? Still out of fight destroyed, severe hull damage detected, energy system short circuiting. Still out of fighter has been damaged in combat, no life signs detected within. I should hope not. This has been sat here how many months? If someone's still alive in there, I'd be incredibly worried. Still out of fighter wreckage. Thrusters damaged in combat, impact was unavoidable. Nine energy cells. Now you may be asking, what was the purpose of collecting all these energy cells on the journey? Well, if you haven't cottoned on by now, they're the keys to progressing through the Valhalla, and for all intents and purposes, the Chozo artifacts and the Dark Temple keys of this game. And I've got 8 more to use. Subject has sustained various puncture wounds, phase on detector around these areas. Sounds like the pirate's got up close and personal with him. Phase on Shriekbat. Yep, they're still as suicidal as the rest of them. guys. The target appears to have been contained inside this area while trying to escape his attackers. This trooper's life energy has been completely drained, only a brittle husk remains. Seen this before. Just who remembers the Metroid containment area on Brio? Not Brio, Elysium. Well, there you go. That's a lot of Metroids. These look familiar. Metroid. Combat rate negligible. Infant has not developed powers. So yeah, they're infant Metroids. Stiletto fighter is destroyed. Ship has taken heavy damage from both GF and pirate weaponry. Okay, if we're using the GFS Olympus as a reference here, there was a missile container in there, so that might be some kind of armory if I can get there. Wait a minute, you look familiar. Phasing. Wall-crawling shapeshifter, vulnerable to physical stress. So what does the phase on just remember the ing? Trooper's death was caused by extreme blast trauma from an energy grenade. Severe cranial trauma caused by a strong impact identified as cause of death. High level energy burn suggests the target detonated an energy grenade at close range. Well, apparently took a fair few people with him. Before I head in there, I'm just going to check what's through that other door. Pilot was unable to safely navigate through the conveyor corridors inside the ship. So I need 2 energy cells for this one. Damn ship feels like it's going to fall apart. Talon 4 incident. Planet Talon 4, formerly a Chozo colony, was struck by a stellar object 50 years ago. Object was later determined to contain large quantities of phazon. The Chozo were able to stave off the spread of phazon at the cost of many Chozo lives. The survivors abandoned the planet, fleeing to an unknown location. wheel is up, I guess. Again, why were troopers just storing high munitions in the vents? Subject appears to have held an engine grenade for too long, crushed by falling debris. Ah, right, I see. No, this deck doesn't appear to be pressurized. That's a lot of phase on Metroids. Come here, juice box. Sorry, just needed a quick refill. Subject appears to have been attacked from behind. All life energy was siphoned. Trooper was impaled on an energy siphon before being thrown into the canisters. Look on that guy's face. Oh, hi. Puncture wounds detected on the target's back suggests the attacker came through the wall, so it was attacked by a phase on Metroid. Scans detect the life support system of the trooper's suit malfunctioned. Trooper suffocated to death. More going on because that door means the Novaline. That seems like where I'm supposed to go. Just gonna check down this other route. Okay, we good? Well, that's gone somewhere. The hell are you doing down there, buddy? Target is deceased. Scans determine asphyxiation to be the cause of death. Well, he didn't go out peacefully. Hey, come back here, you. Oh, I see. I think I just got the expansion earlier than I was supposed to. And here I thought these tubes were just for decoration. Come on, guys. Think about everything down here. I'm just checking. There's not actually a way for me to get back up there, is there? Gotta go through the tubes again. So I know I'm missing at least one energy tank, but what else? Unless it just counts when you use a energy cell. Because I've got 4 missiles, those are at 255. I think there's any more ship expansions. Faison has begun the process of absorbing the dead trooper's body. It was just a suit of armour. The Faison spreading out from this target suggests PED tank malfunctioned. Looks familiar. The ship's Aurora unit was connected into this platform. Debris suggests that it was forcefully removed. Yeah, let's put those in place. Close the bridges. Anything else? But no, though. Oh, and someone's a Metroid hatcher. Sorry, buddy, but I don't have time for you. Very good, without interrupting snack time. Tiger was part of an energy generation system that fed power into the ship's Aurora unit. Oh. That's a lot of bodies. Biophone died from internal bleeding from assault rifle wounds. Melee weapon is missing. Pirate corpse is riddled with wounds from a Federation Marines assault rifle. Trooper was violently thrown against the wall. Subject's neck is snapped. Tiger's body has suffered a large number of energy burns from Faison-based weapons. Trooper appears to have been cornered before being impaled with a pirate melee weapon. 78356. Anur incident. Planet Aether, home of the Luminoth, was struck by a Phazon meteor 5 decades ago. The impact had catastrophic effects on the already unstable planet, creating a dark twin of the planet in it and a dire race known as the Ing. A brutal war took place between the twin planets, with the Ing gaining the upper hand. The GFS tier went to the sector to investigate pirate activity, but were forced to make an emergency landing on Aether. Shortly after, the entire crew of the tier was attacked and annihilated by the Ing. Hunter Samus Aran was sent to investigate and wound up entangled in the local conflict. Samus fought against both space pirates and Ing and arose victorious. Aether's dark twin vanished, taking with it the Ing horde, and the planet's peace was finally restored. After the Aether incident, the Federation sent the GFS Anur back to Aether to deal with the pirate base. Upon arrival, the crew and marines of the Anur assisted the local Luminoth in dismantling the abandoned space pirate mining facility. During the operation, the crew detected the presence of Phazon. The ship's crew investigated and collected several kilograms of ore, which would later lead to the development of the PED. Yes, this is a space pirate boarding vessel by the looks of it. And it needs some juice. Data. Huh, there are codes.
The data you just acquired appears to be a Space Pirate Leviathan command code. It is likely that this code could allow us to control the Leviathan in orbit above the pirate home world. Find a way onto the Leviathan and use that code.
I do then. Seven 78356. 78356.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla. Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure around our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power. A large bioform is creating a wormhole. Implant into sentient planet which is the source of all Phazon.
Well, okay then, that was a thing. Okay, so apparently I'm still missing 2 items around here. Unless the pirate home will hold something else. No, that's all the energy cells I have only used, as far as I'm aware. So, used, 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 used. Debris coated with high amounts of phase on. Wreckage suggests our weapon is detonated here. Energy burns on Trooper's armour indicate he was flung from an explosion into the window. Doesn't really appear to be a whole lot else I can do. Something else here. Let's go back to the pirate hole then. Who knows, maybe it's entirely possible that progressing up to the end game counts as an item percentage. Okay, and during the loading screen, I'll just be back very shortly. Okay, so, yeah, there's still that door there I need to go through. And for all I know, Pirate Command might actually have a couple of items for me. Can't see anywhere else where there might be. Yeah, I couldn't get past here. Needed this. Looks like it might just be this area then. It's energy shield. Ball. Oh, lovely. This is inside a Leviathan. It's staring right at me. Target appears to be a portion of the Leviathan's core, invulnerable to all weaponry. Leviathan optical organ. Target appears to be sensitive to any type of weapon fire. can assume the only things I have left then is that one energy
Samus,
tank
we have
and
gained
maybe a
control
missile
of
script
the
expansion.
Leviathan. Now we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to phase. It's time to end this. Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus. Godspeed.
Alrighty, Dan. Oh, sorry, is that annoying you? Still 98%, so I am missing something.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to phase is opened, there is no turning back. Please be sure to prepare yourself.
Oh yeah, the whole point of no return thing. Yeah, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. It's all fine. Nothing I can see on Norian. It looks fine. This is what I'm using there. It seems to exist in kind of like its own space. Again, I really can't see there being anything in Alicia. I checked all this. Yeah, no dots on the map in this area. Something that I can see in the mining site. Nothing. The only thing I can think of is if I'm missing something in the Chozo area of Brio. It's either the Chozo area of Brio or I'm missing something in the Valhalla. So that's the only area I don't have data for. Again, I'm fairly sure I cleared out the Valhalla. Most of the items you need in there require energy cells, and I used all the energy cells. Is that the right one? Can't actually remember. That's right area. What's that alpha? Yeah, this is the one. Don't mind me, guys. Ah, so it was this area. Ah, yeah, and then I needed the spider ball to deal with this. Looks like I've got a long climb ahead of me. We got 100% irons. And there we go, that's me fully powered up, so the only thing left to do is go to the end game and make this 3 for 3. But yeah, I'd found everything on the map. But what about areas that aren't immediately on the map? Well then, time to meet up with the Federation fleet. So, out of here, out of Federation space, and let's go to Phase. So yeah, let's just take a Leviathan and send it home. This is what the plan is.
Sir, Samus's ship has joined the fleet.
Thank you, Ensign. Leviathan Command, you are cleared to fire the portal beam. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation tirelessly.
They were expecting us, guys. Well, you guys do whatever you need to. I'm after the one in blue. I thought the impact crater in Metroid Prime 1 looked weird. Well, no turning back now. Oh, that ain't good. Something tells me this was a terrible idea. Okay, so here's the deal with Phase. Yeah, as the game explains, just because this place is made entirely of Phazon, you are permanently in hyper mode. The good news is this means you are kind of invincible to most things. The bad news is you're on a time limit. Gunship no longer identifies you as Samus due to near total corruption. Access to ship is not permitted. Literally no turning back now. So yeah, the only way you can go from this point is forward. Small anti-Phazon unit. Absorbs 25 units. So yeah, the good news is you still do have all your phase-on-based abilities at your disposal, and, well, there's really no drawback to using them to your heart's content. Things that use the Hyper Grapple are especially useful because they allow you to drain a ton of phase-on. Phase-on tendrils will tangle anything when it gets too close, but it can't grab on smooth surfaces. Take it. Yeah, phase, ing, and anything you can grapple onto are your best friends in this section. Because they allow you to vent that excess phase on energy. Around here you need everything you can get. Oop. Black phase-on crystals have hardened over time, vulnerable to heavy blasts. And apparently just my platforming skills are failing me at the moment. Yeah, it's interesting to be able to just, you know, use hyper mode with reckless abandon. Down we go. The hell are you? Phase-on Puffer absorbs phase-on energy from nearby bioforms to power its own attacks. Oh, thank you. Like, I'm not thanking you for that. It took my phase-on and just threw it back at me. No. Let's even turn the screw attack blue. Guys, do you mind? Okay, stay away from the Tangleweed, it's just as angry as ever. The hell are you? I guess missile. Exposed membrane is a small section of a nest which contains hundreds of juvenile Metroids. I don't mean to destroy your home, guys, but I really need this anti-phase on at the minute. Oh, I see. Metroid Hopper Nest. And as you can see, your phase on can build up quite quickly if you're not keeping track of it. Thanks guys, needed that. Trying to scan you, the hell are you? No, whatever. deep does this go? Feels like I'm going to hit the core of the planet at this rate. Serpentine organ serves as a Leviathan womb. Tissue on the side looks like it could be torn off. Is it on the actual beam that does damage to you then? Right, how do I get out of here? Well, guess I'll die. Alright, that has put me in a bit of a bad place. You are incredibly tough for an infant. There we go. Give me all of that, please. Keeps going down, I guess. We've both done this song and dance by now. Let's get this over with. Looks like you got a little more agile since we last tussled. This old trick again, eh? Yep, I recognise that attack. For all your old tricks, Dark Sammy, you're still using the old ones as well. Oh, and now you've got friends. That is a new one. Dark Echo. Facsimile created by Dark Sam is susceptible to high control attacks. No, you don't need the boost ball anymore, you can just Superman into me. Come on, you gave me this power. Let me show you how grateful I am. Okay, so the Echoes are the ones with black visors. Got it. That all you got? guessing that's the Aurora unit you took from the Valhalla. Well then, bring it. I don't have any other places to be right now. Aurora Unit 313. Hatch on its head protects core, damaged core to severed cables. Yep, I'll be taking all of those right now. All this time you still haven't learned how to laugh. I don't know who's more in control right now, you or that brain, but to be honest I hate both of you. Show me what your brain looks like. Well, the music got pumped up, so that's probably not a good sign. Severed cable has exposed a weak point that is vulnerable to attack. I dodge. Do it in the back of the head. I'm not going to fall for that twice. Come on, big guy. We're almost there. thank you for leaving me a perfect opening there. Should be done. Got no suit for you to take this time. Huh. Back to normal. Yeah, I was kind of liking the coloration my suit had going on there.
Sir, we have confirmed unstable energy spikes in multiple locations on the planet. It's a chain reaction. It's accelerating. The planet's going to explode!
Order the fleet to disengage and prepare to retreat. Activate the Leviathan's warp field. Get us out of here.
So yeah, with the Aurora unit gone, Dark Samus gone, and now the planet's collapsing on itself, it's, yeah, kind of go time.
Damage reports coming in. We've lost 37% of the fleet. Half of the surviving ships are reporting heavy casualties.
Sir, we've confirmed the wormhole has disappeared. All the Leviathans are gone. The crisis is over.
What about Samus?
Negative, sir. No contact.
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from Samus's ship.
But yeah, with Phase and Dark Samus gone, that has eradicated Phazon from pretty much the entire galaxy, if not the universe. Although I do question where the hell I got my Varia suit back from. Didn't the Galactic Federation modify that for the PED suit? Or did they just completely... Did they gut my suit and make it into the PED suit, or did they just give me an entirely new suit for this adventure? So just reminiscing on the other bounty hunters. They only appeared for this game, but apparently they must have had some significance. Thankfully, with the destruction of Phase and removal of all Phazon, that means the entirety of Samus's corruption has been reversed. So there are no lasting effects onto the next game. But yeah, that has been Metroid Prime 3, and with that wrapped up, that has been the entire Metroid Prime trilogy. I'm not sure really what to say. All three of them are fantastic games, and if you get a chance, I do recommend going to play them. Just after I worked out some of the finer details, it turns out that Prime Hack is absolutely amazing for playing these three games. I didn't use it for the first one, but yeah, I didn't use it for the first one, but other than, I imagine it would have been fantastic for that as well. Well, considering there's also an option to restore some of the stuff that the trilogy took away, that definitely gets my endorsement. But yeah, that's the trilogy wrapped up with just Metroid Prime 1 and 2, and well, in fact, all three of these. I don't think I've ever actually 100%ed properly, so this has been a learning experience for me as well, and it's been fun going through it, I'm not gonna lie. But with this wrapped up, I'm gonna have to move on to the next game in the chronological trilogy, which is, well, it will either be Metroid 2 or Metroid Samus Returns, and it just so happens that I've been tinkering with things to get Samus Returns set up, so that will probably be the next time I stream, which will probably be on Tuesday. And I guess I just kind of have to sit here and see what the end of the credits holds. Oh, talking.
Samus Aran's arduous fight against Phazon has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
Yeah, that is the end of Phazon, at least until Metroid Prime 4 comes out. If and when that comes out, we'll see what they do with it. Because, yeah, the running theme throughout the trilogy has been Phazon is causing bad things. With Phazon gone, I'm not sure what they're going to do with Prime 4. Considering the overarching nemesis as well has been the titular Metroid Prime that evolved into Dark Samus, that's gone as well. Wait, Troy Baker was doing some voice acting in this? I mean, I know Christopher Sabat was in there because he was Rundus, but Troy Baker? Huh. Those waving tentacles in the background are just getting longer and longer the longer this goes on. Hopefully I'm somewhere near the end if they're almost touching. So yeah, this ending for getting, what was it, like 75, 80% of the items was that little segment where Samus was reflecting on Elysia, just on the Hunter's Past. And then there's something to come after the credits because I've got 100%. Ah, good old Reggie, we miss you. How long are these going to go on for? I mean, this is thanking Nintendo of Europe. Oh, there we go, special thanks. We must be almost there then. There we go. You done reflecting, Sammy? Alright, let's go. Wait, did they repair that Chozo statue in the landing beak pad while I was gone? And the beak landing pad. The Chozo beak on the landing pad, there we go. And it appears that I'm being followed. Yep, I'm here. Apparently we just sat idle that long that they thought the Wiimote had disconnected. Mission final. Difficulty veteran, percentage complete 100, total time 10 hours 48 minutes. Hyper mode difficulty is now active. No, thank you. But yeah, from what I know of this ending, or that ship that was displayed in the ending, that's Silux from Metroid Prime Hunters, who apparently just has a real hate on for Samus and the Galactic Federation as a whole. So that might have something to do with Metroid Prime 4. It's also popped up in the post-credits Federation Force, which... I mean, I do have the means to emulate a 3DS game, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to go through that. Apparently it's a lot harder if you don't have people to play it with. But in any case, yep, this has been the Metroid Prime trilogy. If you're there, thank you for joining me. This has been an absolute blast. And next time I'll be moving on to Samus Returns. But until then, see you then, and ta-ra!